Hello, and welcome to another thought from Jeff. Glad you joined me today. Today, I'd like to talk about a topic that has been on my mind for many years and that I think touches every single person that we'll ever meet, as well as every one of us in the world, everyone listening to this video clip. The subject, unfortunately, is all too common, and it's the topic of abuse. Now, I'm going to venture to say that every single one of us have been subjected to abuse of some sort or another at some point in our lives. Now, maybe we had a healthy enough sense of who we were that it didn't stick, but still the attempt was made. And as we know, there are a lot of different types of abuse. Some of them readily appear as abuse. It's very obvious that they're abuse. A physical abuse, for example, or a sexual abuse. Those are extremely obvious that it's abuse. Other types of abuse are a lot harder to recognize and can be a lot harder to heal. For example, a mentality of maybe a parent or someone that you respect that you grow up around, a mentality they have that doesn't truly reveal your worth and who you really are, your unlimited potential, your boundless creativity, your inestimable worth. Maybe it's just the way they think about themselves and they're reflecting it on you. And it just gets lived in day after day after day. And it seems so normal because in your world it is normal, but yet it's not the truth about you. The one common denominator that all abuse has from every story, and I'm not a licensed counselor, I'm just observing lots of other people over going on 48 years now, and my own story as well. The one common denominator of all abuse is that it contains a message about our identity and about our worth. I'm going to say that again. The common denominator of all abuse is a message about our identity and our worth. So, I understand that severe forms of abuse may take a long time to process because that message gets ingrained so deeply, especially if we're in an age where we can't process it. Depending on who perpetrated the abuse, the more important that figure to us, the deeper that's going to cut. I understand it can take a long time, and I'm not pushing any time frame on anybody to get healed. We all have our own path, we all have our own story. But this is what I'm going to propose to you today, is that just like the essence of abuse is a message about our identity and our worth, the essence of healing is a new message about our identity and our worth. Now, sometimes when the abuse comes, we're in an environment where we can't escape. Maybe internally we try to escape, but we can't physically, externally escape. And that's all we hear, all we receive is that message, that abusive message, a lie about our identity and our worth. But here's one encouraging thing. If that's been your story and you're listening to this today, you made it through that part. I want to congratulate you on that. You made it through that part, maybe with the help of other people around you, God's help. But you made it through. One way or the other, you made it through, and I want to congratulate you on that. And now I want to suggest to you that the messages that come to us are like radio frequencies. As we sit right now or stand wherever you are, there are many, many radio frequencies with different messages that you can tune into. And at one point in life, we're pretty limited in our understanding of what we can tune into. That negative message about our identity and worth may be all that we know. But now we made it through that part, and now we have options of what messages we can tune into. And remember, the essence of healing is a new message about our identity and about our worth. So, my encouragement to you today is that no matter what's happened in the past, we now have control of the dial and what we're going to tune into. We can start tuning into other people, positive people, people who have come through things that can help us tune into a new belief and a new message about our identity and about our worth. We can tune into resources. There are many books. We can turn into programs. There's podcasts, there's television programs. There are many resources that can help us believe right. And that's what we're going to have to start doing, is to start infiltrating our minds and our hearts with a new message about our identity and about our worth. And we can do that today. I'd like to partner with you. I'm going to bring everything I can, every resource I can to help you. Every morning for many, many years, I start out remembering who I am, reminding myself every day of the year. Sometimes it might be for a minute, sometimes it might be for 2 hours. I remind myself of how much I matter because of what I believe God was willing to give up for me. You can always tell how valuable something is by what somebody will give up for it. And let me tell you, there's somebody who'll give up everything for you. I want to give you everything I've got to give you that'll encourage you and help you believe who you really are, your potential, the seeds of greatness in you, your unbounded creativity, and your inestimable worth. Thanks so much for tuning in to this thought from Jeff, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.